The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to College Station, Texas, Kyle Field, home of the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Gamecocks will boot it away to start the game. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Makes a move. He's on the loose. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And you cannot start this game any better than to take the opening kickoff all the way to the house. How about the speed by the return man? Once he got in the open field, that dude was gone. This place is going crazy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So South Carolina's offense will start this game off. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football. But we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. When you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
You know when you're playing against of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. The 12th man, one and standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. A little screen to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And the Gamecocks decide to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Touchdown Aggies! Stealing a score on special teams. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on those. So quick, so elusive. That's such a great job of making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. He'll do it himself. Running into the open space. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The play action fake. grab near the marker. It's Harvey. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands. Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Wells. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. This quarterback part of their running game. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked. Maybe even double-team high-load, chop block on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you call it. That's fine. That's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
He's wrestled to the ground right at... snap on third down. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And that is no good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense will take the field for the first time. The play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. Guys, let's take a minute here and talk about Texas A&M. It's the conference finale today. Win this one. Extra football ahead. Has taken a ton of hard work to get here, David, and they certainly can't afford to let down. Yeah, and you people, you know, they're looking ahead, always pointing to the future, like they need to win today. Like their goals are still in front of them, but today is a big day in the conference to continue to keep winning.
And that's the thing I think their coach kept reminding his team of all week long. At the very start of the year in our first team meeting, we put our goal...
Turning on the Jets! Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
And the Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll go to the ground. Stop is made at the 35-yard line, a 5-yard gain there, and it's a first down. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. The give to the back. Spins away from the defense. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. The Aggies back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking to throw on first down. Quick strike complete. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
And they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And he puts through the extra point.
Well, I love the decision-making by the quarterback, going to his go-to receiver in that situation of the game. But defense, come on. You got to know that's the guy the QB's looking for.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Leaves it with the running back. And some room to work. There he goes. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wants to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Looking for more room. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Aggie. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. A first down for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. It's complete to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Gamecocks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Makes the stop at the 49, give him 5 yards on the play and a first down. The Gamecocks are rolling down the field. To the ground, he's got it again. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. This guy can throw it. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Nobody fooled with the trickeration. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Gamecocks will punt this one away. The last time they punted, it went back for 6. Calls for the fair catch, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about.
Kicking team.
Too much contact after the fair catch signal, and it'll cost him here. Here's the handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
Here's a heat. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. And early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Complete to the left. Spin, still running. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. A&M comes back out with another 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to cap this drive with a pass. Got out of trouble and throws. Got it in the middle. It's Reese. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game one.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, when the offense goes empty, that triggers the defense to want to blitz. The linebacker came that time. They couldn't get him blocked, and down goes the QB.
The Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Now they'll try the right side. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. And the deflection on 3rd down. How big is that? Forces a 4th down. And the Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. Remember, they took the last punt back for a touchdown. He'll take it on the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. They'll start this drive at their own 48. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabbed behind the line. It's Poole. Past the 40. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on 1st down. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's complete to the left. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Aggies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Quarterback making checks. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Poole. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Fires to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Aggies.
But man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the 1st half.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Northwestern has the lead right now. Feels like they've been on top since the walk with a send-off, but they haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 4 over Nebraska. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Offense gets set for 2nd down. The corners are walked up tight. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
You can just start to sense the frustration building for this offense after that incompletion. Right now, setting up 4th down. They haven't yet scored a touchdown. They just can't find a rhythm in this game. Obviously, the defense, the big reason for that. But if this offense wants a chance to win, they have got to start stringing some completions together and get this quarterback in a better rhythm.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Now, they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this point.
Touchdown, South Carolina! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Starts a drive trying to go up top. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers, and you saw it there on the incompletion.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. They'll try to get the first through the air. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Aggies will kick it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys, you got guys out of the portal, you put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Grabbed in the middle, it's ball. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He's got him. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Gamecocks come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Leaves it with the back. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Off the play fake on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Defense was right there, but they couldn't stop him from making the catch, and he's got it to the 30.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Go pull it on the read.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Wells. Oh, better check some ankles. He makes a move and gets down to the 24. The Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. Absolutely perfect. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. Turning it on. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll move the wide receiver. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
Defense, man, you got to go low, and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go with the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
He wants to go deep. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. So now it's 2nd and long. To the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Quickly out to the tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my...
Converts on 4th down. Still going. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on 1st down. The throw. Finds his big tight end. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the 1st. And, man, what they can do on 2nd down here. They just keep firing. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And the Aggies come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. Complete downfield. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. 2nd and goal coming up. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to pass on 2nd down. Moving away from pressure. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? Big guy smells it. They found the tight end, but he could not find 1st down yardage, and it'll be 4th down. Less than a yard to go for a 1st down, and the offense will remain on the field. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. Sneaks into the end zone.
Make no mistake about it. Bring in the beef, right? Bring in all the extra offensive linemen, the tight end. You know what we're going to do. We're going to line up, and we are going to smash 4th and goal situation. They are successful playing a little bully ball with the big boys up front.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. fourth quarter. Let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Wants to go up top. Firing deep. He's got it on the outside. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. The give to the back.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
To the air on second down. Puts it out of the air. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Offense in an empty set. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got a man. It's ball. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. This kicker brags that he can kick an 80-yard field goal. He'll settle for a 59-yarder here. And he rushes it right through the upright. It's good from 59.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Using his legs, it's cool. They needed that extra space as he bangs his way to the 14. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Under fire. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down.
I know he didn't pick up the first down, but, man, he makes this 4th down way more manageable. It's tough when you got 4th in Africa. Did a great job of making this manageable and keeping the playbook open.
He wants to change this route. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Catch in the middle, it's Reese. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quarterback extends the play. Kept it, and he's past the marker. Breaks into the open. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's cool. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
The Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. And he's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot there.
Handoff to the fullback. They stop him in his tracks, tried to sneak that fullback loose, and nothing doing. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the 4th quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages, it tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line.
Let's go.
Quarterback on the keeper. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Oops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. 2nd down coming up. Back to pass. It's on target and complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. Under fire. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about...
Makes the ground down the right side. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He'll throw it. And wings it incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Makes the catch. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Defense uses a timeout. The clock stops with 17 seconds left. And the Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Makes the grab. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. To the air on first down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Trying to take it back. And he is taking it all the way back. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They put another one on the board here in the 4th quarter. And how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. One more play to pad the stats. Looking to throw on first down. He's taking a deep shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.